Hello everyone and welcome back to Kentucky Garden Gal. This is Nancy and today we are going to be talking about composting. And as you can see, I had started a compost heap. Now, my original intentions were to put chicken wire around this, and then I have some heavy black mats to put over it. And then of course I water it. Every night when I water the flowers, I just spray some water on this compost pile. But you know what? I had one problem. Compost has to be turned, and I didn't have a good plan to turn this compost, or to turn this, which will turn into compost. So remember several months ago when we went up to our friend Leslie's house and she was getting rid of her composter. Now, obviously, this is a homemade composter. You've got your, are they 55 gallon?
Yeah, 55 gallon.
You got a 55 gallon drum. They've drilled holes in them. And then you've got, hang on a second, you got they cut out for a place to put your material in with locks. Now, here's the part that I was lacking. Look at that. You have to turn it in order for it to make your compost. So this was free, and you all know, get over here, Junior, get over here by it. You all know that if it wasn't for Junior, this place would be, I don't know where it would be. So Junior designed a better plan for this compost, and he's going to tell you what he did.
So what we ended up doing, the frame that was shot on this when Leslie gave it to us, so I redesigned a whole new frame and made it so Nancy could get her wagon underneath it to be able to dump her compost out when she's getting ready to use it. So we just kind of made it better. So that's what we've done. All this is treated so it'll last for years.
Let's go over, if someone wanted to make one of these composters, Junior, let's go over everything that they would need. So how long would you say this rod is?
Oh, this is probably a 10-foot rod. It's kind of a little overkill, but that's what came with it. So you have two 55-gallon drums, or you could just do one and simplify the whole frame, just make one spinner. But 4x4 post, some 2x6s for the legs, and I doubled them just, to make it more sturdy, because this is going to get pretty heavy as you add all your grass cuttings and stuff, so it will get a whole lot heavier. So this is going to hold it. It's not going anywhere. But, you can do one barrel or two.
And we had originally gotten, when Leslie called, she's like, hey, I've got a couple of compost barrels. Do you want them? Of course, we said yes. So Junior was going to take one, I was going to take the other, and then you ended up, did you buy one?
I got a hold of another one too, free.
Free, okay.
And so you needed more than I did.
Well, so now this is going to be what people will see when they pull into my driveway instead of this. So I'm going to get busy and get this raked out. We'll get everything set in place, and then we'll shoot some more video. So here we are, and I have gotten all of this area cleaned up. So what I did, I put the grass clippings in the barrels, kind of see inside there. And then I have 4 of the white plastic tubs back here that will be more raised beds, and I have every intention of getting a fall garden in here. So not going out and just buying bag soil because that's so expensive. What I did, I put 2 bales of straw in each container, And then I divided the grass clippings that was left. I did take the sticks out because I knew it would take a little bit longer for that to break down. So now that I have my grass clippings in here, I have been saving my coffee grinds in a plastic bag. I put them in my refrigerator. So the next step for me is to take these and just distribute some in each bed, sort of like that. So let me distribute my coffee grinds, and then I will go to the next thing I'm going to add to these today. So I made a hole in the bag, and this is all I'm doing. I'll just go down through here and evenly distribute these eggshells in these containers. Can you guess where we are? Look at all those beautiful ladies in there. These are some of the newest ones here. Aren't those pretty? Well, in their chicken coop, chickens love to scratch, and so I end up with this right here. And this is some excellent, excellent fertilizer. This has been here for a while. I wouldn't really consider this hot, although it'll be a while before I actually plant anything in those beds. After I get this in, I'm going to water it down good, and then hopefully in the next week or two, I can go and get a load of compost that's ready to use, and then that'll be my last layer. But this is where the chickens have scratched out. It's hay and their poo, and as you can see by the grass back here, it is just great. Whatever hits it grows. And looking around this corner here, excuse me, this is something that the chickens ate, pooped out, and then I tilled this up on this side. And the reason I'm doing this by hand this time, let me tell you, a tiller will walk up chicken wire, so I will not make that mistake again. But it looks like I've got some corn right there, and I'm not sure what this is, but all of this is Cleo. If anybody needs Cleo, I have got plenty. But I think I'm going to scoop this up by hand and just make it a little bit safer for everybody. When the weather is nice, I don't bother to collect my coffee grinds and put them in the fridge like I do. I just come out daily and sort of dump them out. Just so simple like that. You can see where I've been doing that. Now, if you drink coffee in the Keurig pods, it is a little bit more trouble, but you can open those up and get your coffee grinds out of those. And you can also check with your local coffee shops. I know Starbucks will give away their coffee grinds, but maybe some of the smaller coffee shops will do that for you also. It's time to close out this video, and I wanted to show you how my recycling, trash, and compost area turned out. I think it looks much better compared to what we started with. And then I'll walk around and show you what I have done to these raised beds back here. As you'll see, I have put black matting down, plastic, anything like that would work. It draws the sun and it helps your compost break down faster. Just remember to keep it wet, to keep it watered. Come out every day and spritz it. And then in the case of these, turning your compost is so important. So when I walk by, I just give it a little twirl. But I hope that this video has encouraged you. I hope you're thinking about composting, and just start where you are and do what you can. That's what we really believe on this channel, is everybody can make a difference no matter how small it is. If you're just collecting your banana peels and making tea and putting them on your plants for fertilizer, that's a start. That's a good start. But I hope you all have a great day. This is Father's Day, so I'm sending happy Father's Day wishes to all you dads out there. You do an amazing job. And we will see you this Wednesday with a walkabout. And boy, do we have a lot of new blooms. So see you Wednesday.